The north was gripped by an unforgiving winter, and hunger crept into the hearts of every clan.
The stores of grain were gone, and the clan faced starvation.
Ragnar's people looked to him for survival.
The warriors set out to hunt, seeking what little prey the frozen forests could give.
Every step meant survival or death. In the silence of the forest, every sound was a warning. The deer was weak, but so were they.
For survival, mercy could not exist.
The spear struck true. A small victory against a vast winter.
The hunters returned with meager spoils, yet the clan's eyes lit with hope.
But one deer could not feed them all.
Ragnar divided the portions, a leader burdened with impossible choices.
The weak were fed first, the children, the sick, and the elders. Ragnar gave his share away, the mark of a true chieftain.
That night, the longhouse was filled with silence more than warmth.
Outside, the storm raged, as if the gods themselves tested their will.
He thought of the dead, those who would not survive this winter.
In hunger, some would sacrifice for the clan's survival.
Sacrifice bound them together, even as the cold sought to tear them apart.
Morning came, but the hunger did not fade.
The men sharpened blades, for hunger drove them to risk the forests again.
The women prayed at the shrine, asking the gods for mercy.
Ragnar knew each hunt meant fewer men would return.
Yet he led them forward, for a clan without food was already dead.
The forest grew darker, as if it wished to swallow them whole. Tracks in the snow led to prey, or to danger. Wolves had found the same hunger. Steel and fang clashed in the frozen silence. Blood stained the snow, but the clan endured. The victory was hollow, for wolves meant less prey in the forest.
They carried the carcasses back, for even wolves meant survival.
The smell of blood drew more than hope. But the threat passed, and they pressed on.
The clan awaited their return, hope flickering like fragile fire.
At last, the hunters appeared through the snow. The people saw not wolves, but survival. Meat was scarce, but blood meant life. Even the strongest felt shame at feeding on predators.
Yet every sacrifice bought them one more day.
Night deepened, but the storm showed no mercy.
Hope flickered, as fragile as the flames that warmed them.
The clan endured not by strength alone, but by unity.
Outside, the winds carried whispers of death. But Ragnar's resolve did not waver. His clan would live, or he would die with them. Another day began, and with it, another trial. Even in hunger, duties could not be forgotten. The sea offered no mercy, only ice and silence.
Even in despair, the people found strength in each other.
Survival was not only the warrior's burden.
Yet hunger grew sharper with each passing hour.
The clan gathered, voices low, as choices weighed heavy.
One elder rose, offering himself for the clan. The clan watched, torn between grief and gratitude. The clan watched, torn between grief and gratitude.
In death, he gave life.
The clan ate, each mouthful heavy with sorrow. No feast, but survival. Thus, one life sustained many, and the clan endured another night. Dawn broke, but the cold showed no mercy.
The clan worked even in hunger, for idleness meant death.
Every task became a battle against the winter. Ragnar watched, pride and sorrow weighing equally. The cold gnawed deeper, and each day felt longer than the last.
Yet unity gave them strength to endure.
Even the shield maiden bore the weight of survival.
The clan's spirit burned, though their bodies weakened.
Hope was not food, but it kept them alive. But hunger returned as swiftly as the dawn.
Ragnar knew another hunt was the only chance.
Through endless snow, the hunters marched once more.
Each step drained their strength, yet they pressed on. At last, movement on the horizon, prey or peril. At last, movement on the horizon, prey or peril.
The hunters approached with caution, for hunger blinded caution as much as fear. At last, The herd revealed itself. Gaunt reindeer, weak but alive.
The chance of survival lay before them.
They struck with desperation, not skill. One fell, and with it, hope surged.
At last, the hunters returned, bearing life in their arms.
The clan feasted not in joy, but in survival. Thus the saga continues, as blood and glory carve the face of the North.